I say medium load, just to be safe. You move slightly slower, you move 5 feet less. But yeah, she is now on your shoulder. There was no resistance, obviously, because she's passed out. And you can hear her snoring behind you. The goblins seem angry, like they were continuously poking her, and then you just pick her up and they're like, ah, I want to stab it.
Oh.
The thug at the very bottom of the screen attacks Kalantu because he doesn't know how the fight in the other room is going. He's assuming the flanking tactic has worked, and everybody's being forced out because of their overwhelming power. He's not a very smart man.
What?
Even though I casually walk into the room, start
Talking to my...
30 feet in 6 seconds isn't a casual stroll, Poe.
I guess, but like, still.
He manages to get through Kontu's armor for 4 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very painful, isn't it? End of round 18, was it?
28.
4.
Yeah, something.
455.
97.
The goblin
52.
comes forward and jumps up and is like trying to stab the body. He doesn't manage to hit it nor Shin.
Well, that's good.
You guys hear a slight plop of water in the room from the room behind you all.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah. None of you can see the goblins behind the barrels, but you're pretty sure they're still doing what they do. In fact, it's confirmed when one of the crossbow bolts comes out and nails the door behind the thug. The open door. Yeah, it hits that. This bug on the north continues to roll around. Very happy. Another crossbow bolt comes out from behind and manages to nail the guy in the throat. He collapses.
That's the same one, dude.
It was him, actually.
Oh, that's my boy. I love him. He's my friend. I don't care if I can't understand him. He's cool.
He's my kind of goblin.
Right.
You can, like, come visit him at this house here. And it's Isaac's turn.
That was me.
You foolish fool trying to attack me. Isaac drops his crossbow and quickly picks up his last hidden dagger and attacks him and slashes him with it.
Part of me kind of wants Isaac to die.
Roll sneak attack damage. You caught him off guard with the dagger that he didn't see. He saw you drop your crossbow, and then just all of a sudden a dagger is being pushed into his side. His eyes follow the crossbow, basically, and then suddenly there's a knife digging into his gut. Isaac stares the man into his empty eyes and turns the dagger slowly, and then pulls it back out. The guy slumps forward and falls into the gunk.
Is he dead?
That would teach you. Quick question. So he's in the gump now, right?
Yes.
For good measure, I put my foot over his head and put his head into the underwater.
It squishes into some soft dirt.
And I just leave my foot on there.
Your foot's covered in slime, still. Or again, where it always is.
And I do a slight, evilly chuckle, like...
Does anybody wish to take any further time-sensitive actions?
No, I don't know if it's time sensitive, but I would like to do something.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to run over and, like, slap Isaac around a little bit.
Okay,
Not
well,
literally,
it
of course.
is Kontu's turn.
Should restrain him.
Non-lethally.
Not non-lethally, of course. I could I submit him, so to speak? grapple him to death? Not death. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
To the ground. To the ground.
You can grapple him and restrain him.
I can't be on top of this guy, so I'm just gonna stand right there and pretend I'm on top of him.
Okay, it's fine.
And I would like to do
In
that.
fact, here I'll just move. I'll move him to the back. Roll20 always freezes up for a second or so when I try to do that, so I try not to do it too much.
Okay, so
There we go. Now you can be on top of that thing.
Okay, so what I do the things? It's the CMB or whatever.
Yes, CMB, which is yours is +7.
D20.
Yes, 1d20 plus 7.
Let's do that. It could be better.
Isaac
worse.
definitely
Could be.
moves to the side, but Kontu manages to grab one of his arms and puts him into a submissive lock. Kontu and Isaac are now grappling.
What are you doing? You stupid orc! I knew all orcs were dumb, but you are especially dumb.
It is Mai's turn.
You need to get
Are we
that
still
short
trying
away.
to jump him?
We need to get that short away from him without taking it.
I think we're gonna have to knock him out.
That seems easy enough. I'll break his hand off.
All that. All that. That.
If you do such a thing, I'll make sure you get no reward from this, and I'll take your hammer away.
Oh,
What
I'm
knowledge do I
scared.
need to roll to know about this shard?
Well, first, do you have appraisal?
Appraisal? Appraisal.
You have a +4 in appraise.
I do have a +4 in appraise.
So you can try to identify it that way.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult because Isaac has it, and you're not like touching or observing it. But you can try to make an educated guess from there. And once, if you succeed on that, you can roll a second knowledge check.
Okay, well, I'll do that first. So that's 1d20 +4, which was shocking.
Oh. I was gonna say, could I help
It
out?
looks like a
matter.
big pointy piece of copper.
Huh. Woo!
Actually, because Lilina is next to you, you could help her with this by sharing what you know. And you can roll, Mai can roll a knowledge arcana check, and Lilina can roll a aid another, as you kind of like bounce ideas off of each other. And if
Mine's a
Lilina,
d20 +8.
if Lilina succeeds in the aid another check, it would add a +2 to Mai's total result.
Ooh. So she has to roll first.
And you would roll first, and then she would.
I roll. That's mine. 24.
Okay, and Lilina,
What do I roll?
you roll a knowledge arcana. You two are like, is that copper? It's like, no, it's not copper. Do you know any material like that? Well, let's see. When I was reading about, and then you kind of like bounce ideas back and forth. You do succeed in the aid another, and between you two, you do manage to find out that it is Horicalcum.
Okay.
And Orichalcum is a very rare sky metal. It does inertly have magical properties. And it is actually one of the rarest of the sky metals. But as to the object itself, you don't recognize it. You can't, like, place it.
Okey-dokey.
But it is definitely magic. And at this point, most likely evil.
Good to know.
Natalia continues to sob and shake. Lilina, would you like to do anything?
Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this.
Oh god. Just gonna ice beam him.
I'm gonna run over. Straight through the sludge. I hate being dirty.
Which doesn't seem to affect you besides the fact that you hate being dirty.
Yeah, if it's only if you fall in it, I think.
Oh, well, it still annoys me. 'Cause I hate this. And wonder. This is gonna be a terrible idea. I'm gonna take the shard from him.
Okay, you would also have to roll a grapple check. Actually,
Yeah,
you would
and
have to
don't-
roll...
A pickpocket, wouldn't it be?
It would be. Which is... It's not thievery, it's something like it. Sleight of hand.
And don't I have to roll against that too, or something?
It's already rolled for you.
Oh.
She gets no bonus to her sleight of hand.
Joy, this is gonna fail miserably.
So miserably, you end up... never mind. You go for...
What are you trying to do? Don't put your hands in my pockets.
You just end up almost feeling him up at this point. Between Kontu and Isaac...
Lol.
Between Kontu and Isaac, like, wrestling, you go for the shard, you end up missing the shard completely. And you
Lilina, we can
wrench
do
your
this
hand
back
back so quickly in disgust that you almost slip and fall. Almost.
Lilina, we can wait until we're back home.
Slap him for free
there-
action to do
Is there any kind of strength thing I can do to, you know, just...
Bear hug him into submission?
Yeah.
Yes, you'd have to roll a second grapple check while grappled to pin him down. And then he'd be helpless until he rolls a appropriate opposing grapple check.
Okay, well, assuming we're continuing turns, I'll do that when my turn is on. And
Okay. This goblin goes to poke at the corpse and then sees Natalia on the floor and runs over to her. He asks, "What is wrong, princess?" and she just waves him away. Go away. Everything's ruined, etc., etc. Shin's turn.
This is me again. I don't know what to do. I have her almost lifeless corpse, or body rather.
So you're just keeping it out of goblin reach.
I don't want her to die. I feel like she could provide us some useful information, but I don't know where to take her where the goblins aren't going to be like, "Oh, stabby, stabby."
Should bring her into the room that we're in.
Okay, I can make it to the room before, I believe.
Okay.
Right there.
Because most of us is broke.
And yeah, you don't manage to make it all the way into the next room, but
I figured as much.
actually, if you spend your entire time moving, just trudging along with her, you just walk past Natalia. She doesn't even bother looking up to see who you've got. And if you spend your entire time moving, you can end up right there. Is that cool?
I don't want the goblins to kill me, or to kill her rather, so yeah.
Okay. Is anybody besides Kontu and Isaac going... Oh, and Lilina going to be taking actions? The goblins with the crossbows are just... They're not even bothering. They have their crossbows loaded. They're searching around, scouting for enemies right now.
Other than setting her down, I probably wouldn't do anything.
Isaac,
Shit.
you're grappled by Kontu.
First of all, I say, I do not wish to hurt my comrades, but I will if you don't let go. Does he
Kontu's
say anything in
response?
return?
Resist the shard.
Like you could hurt me, you puny little pipsqueak.
Dingbat.
Okay, so for me to get out of the grapple, I have to what? Roll a escape artist?
You
or
would
something?
you would roll the same thing. You'd roll a CMB to oppose the grapple to get the upper hand in the grapple before breaking it.
Got it. So CMB.
Or you could escape artist completely out of it.
Escape artist would be a standard action, wouldn't it?
Yes, either one of these are standard actions. This is your whole turn.
Okay, got it. So one. Wait.
I then have to roll something. Would I have to roll something, or would it be roll?
That is my escape artist.
Would I have to roll something, or would you have to do it?
You try to slip out. Oh, sorry, it's already rolled for you.
Okay.
Isaac tries to slip out of Kontu's grasp, but his strong arms keep him in place, not allowing him to move.